Not every boxer is destined to become a champion, but not every champion can achieve superstar status. On the other hand, some fighters never held titles but were known worldwide. A heavyweight from faraway Jamaica had every chance to become a world champion. Although he didn't achieve the ultimate prize, he accomplished something greater. His name is recognized even by those far removed from the world of combat sports. Many of his fights ended because his opponents suffered cuts. His calling card was a punch with his lead left hand, a unique hybrid of a hook and an uppercut. The unconventional trajectory of his punch confused defending boxers, and in the future, his punch would even scare Mike Tyson.
How was he punching? Was it hurting you?
He punched like a wheel kick. Unbelievable. Excuse my French, please. Oh my God.
This is the story of Donovan Razer Ruddock.
To 89, all three in favor of the winner.
Donovan Ruddock was born on December 21, 1963, in the southeast of Jamaica. In 1975, his family moved to Toronto, Canada, for better opportunities. Donovan was the second child in a family of 5 children. The future boxer received a secondary education and went on to higher education. Donovan was an excellent student. He obtained Canadian citizenship and demonstrated remarkable talent in baseball, playing as a left-handed pitcher. In 1979, at the age of 15, Donovan stepped into a boxing club for the first time. Donovan trained alongside his older brother Delroy Ruddock, who later became his manager. The Jamaican youth's talent shone in amateur tournaments. In 1980, he won the Ontario Provincial Championship in Canada, defeating Lennox by a split decision, 3-2, in the first round. In 1980, Ruddock was the top-ranked light heavyweight and earned a spot on Canada's national team. However, Canada, along with 65 other countries, boycotted the 1980 Moscow Olympics due to the USSR's aggression in Afghanistan. Consequently, the 1980 Olympics turned into a low-key event. Donovan missed the chance to compete at the pinnacle of amateur sports. Boxing, however, offered Ruddock unique opportunities. He traveled to various countries and spent some time living in Brooklyn with his uncle. In the amateur ring, he represented the Canadian Armed Forces. During his military service, Ruddock earned the nickname Razer. Many of his fights ended due to his opponents suffering cuts. Donovan's signature move was a punch with his lead left hand, a unique hybrid of a hook and an uppercut. Standing at 6 feet 3 inches with a reach of 6 feet 10 inches, Donovan was an ideal athlete. However, he struggled with endurance due to asthma. Chronic illness prevented Ruddock from delivering consistent performances. In 1981, his military contract ended, and in March 1982, Ruddock began his professional career. Donovan's career almost ended at the start. In his 11th fight, he suffered his first defeat. Ruddock felt a lack of oxygen, and after the 8th round, his corner decided to stop the fight. Donovan temporarily retired, spending 2 months in the hospital. With the help of George Chuvalo, a famous Canadian heavyweight, Ruddock recovered. 10 months later, he returned to the ring. Ruddock had 3 fights, winning all by knockout. He earned the right to fight Mike Weaver, a former world heavyweight champion.
He's getting a great chance to fight. Well, I think you said it all. We just don't quite know what his career is, and he's a very talented. But I hope he can conquer it.
In a close contest, 2 of the 3 judges awarded the victory to Ruddock.
WBA title in 19 every possible second that is available to him. And a great left hook by Weaver, and Ruddock is in trouble. He bombed it.
I told you, Sam.
It doesn't take Weaver very long, Alexis.
Weaver is still hard. Well, I'm sorry, Sam, but you know that he can get good pressure on the fight.
The punch he throws has meaning because of left jab. vast experience, much to Razer Ruddock!
After the fight with Weaver, Ruddock reached a new level. 8 knockout victories placed him in the top 10 of the world rankings.
Like you just saw. And Razer Ruddock.
Softening Richardson up.
Oh, there's a left hand. Richardson is in an awful lot of trouble now. You can see that he is.
He's got to hold on, Jim. He's got to tie up Ruddock.
Another big left hand and down.
Mid-70s. Hurt him with a hard left hand and came back.
He missed 2 lefts, hit him with a right.
Left. But he was really tagged, John, repeatedly.
He was rocked, Bobby.
With left, when Ruddock had the crease on the ropes, he threw 3 straight left hooks, never followed with the right hand.
There's a right hand. Look who's in trouble now.
Goeie linkse. Die komt aardig door. Gevolgd door een opstoot en dan weer een linkse rechtse. En daar gaat hij.
During this time, Donovan became the Canadian heavyweight champion. In 1989, Ruddock faced the experienced James Bone Crusher Smith. In the second round, Smith knocked Ruddock down, but Ruddock continued the fight.
Chase him down. Ruddock moving, and Ruddock doesn't plant his feet. He can take away that power. Oh! Ruddock tried to exchange with him. Boom! Right hand came over the top.
Oh my, he's down like a sack of potatoes.
In the 6th round, Ruddock stunned Smith.
Man listed on the tail of him in there.
Fighting when he wants to fight, and he's resting when he wants to rest. Bone Crusher can't let him rest.
Smith started clinching at every opportunity and didn't want to let Ruddock out of his grasp. This helped him last through the 6th round.
I think just missed that right. I think the gas tank is on empty. Ruddock chasing his man against the ropes. There's the bell. Round 6 comes to a close.
In the 7th round, Ruddock knocked Smith out.
Career was over, but fortunately, caught him with a right hand.
Sure did. Oh, good body shot. There it is again below the belt.
Oh, boy. Razer Ruddock looking fresh as a daisy. Right front, looking to tie up. Ruddock left hand. He's down.
Next, Donovan was supposed to fight Mike Tyson, who was the undisputed world champion at the time. However, Mike got injured. The fight did not take place. On April 4th, 1990, Donovan faced Michael Dokes.
Well known for his hand speed. Ruddock's left hand, not the long on the inside. This time he backs another good left hook to the body. Right hand into that double. Good left hook to the body.
In the 4th round, Dokes was knocked out by Ruddock's signature left uppercut. Ruddock had difficulty finding opponents. In the early 1990s, Evander Holyfield became the new leader of the heavyweight division. Donovan was supposed to fight Holyfield for the 3 main titles. However, negotiations between their teams stalled, and George Foreman replaced Ruddock. After the fight with Michael Dokes, Ruddock secured 2 knockout victories over Kimuel Odom and Mike Rouse, and finally got a high-profile fight. Murad Mohammed, Donovan's promoter, and Don King, representing Mike Tyson, agreed on the terms for the fight. The winner would get a chance to fight Evander Holyfield.
Tyson doesn't believe in himself. It's going to be a easy fight. The reason why is that he switched back and forth when he wants. So he said, "Oh, it's going to be a tough fight." But you see, you have to build up his confidence. You have to say it to himself. You have to say it over and over that it's not going to be a tough fight. It's not going to be as tough as people say it is. But deep down inside, you know it's going to be hell.
Do you know it's going to be hell? I'm prepared for anything. I understand that fight. Hey, we'll see.
The big boy.
Yeah, 6'3", 6'4", 235, a lot heavier, 20 pounds heavier than you. But you fought big boys before. Well, we'll see.
Man.
On March 18th, 1991, Donovan and Mike met in the ring for the first time. Tyson started actively, trying to take down his opponent with a swoop. Ruddock was ready, and already in the first round he cooled off the ardor of Mike with several accurate blows from the bottom left.
Olha o Tyson. O outro de esquerda na linha de cintura. Tyson vai determinado. Ruddock cruza para lado, para o outro. E o final do primeiro round.
Round 2, it's scheduled for 12. Oh, a heavy right by Tyson, but it was once again defended by Ruddock.
In the second round, Donovan was knocked down. The blow fell on the defense, but Ruddock could not stand on his feet, and the referee opened the scoring.
Foi duas vezes advertido. Vejam só, ele bateu contra o corpo.
Fica Ruddock soltar a nuca de Tyson, lá vai ele outra vez. Estão fazendo muito trabalho o árbitro. Foi o terceiro assalto.
In the third round, the Canadian was already in a serious knockdown.
Holyfield fora, não pegou a esquerda, vai terminar.
The left side of Iron Mike hit him exactly in the jaw and sent him to the floor. Luckily for Donovan, it happened at the end of the 3 minutes.
Soltou a esquerda, 10-8 para Tyson nesse assalto.
The fight was dominated by Mike, but Ruddock dangerously responded. Tyson himself too frankly wanted to suppress the enemy and acted straightforwardly.
Tyson just doesn't give up. There's the right hand, there's the left, there's the right again, and he just...
And then the sixth round began. Tyson went ahead, but Ruddock tried to control the distance. And if the enemy broke through, then the Canadian fettered the attacking actions of the enemy by binding his hand. Donovan didn't forget to throw his signature low left between the arms. This punch stopped Mike and was very effective against a low opponent. Mike tried different combinations and got used to the fact that the opponent strikes with his left hand from below. However, with a minute left, after failing Iron Mike, Donovan landed 2 left hooks and shipped the opponent. He added another right from below to the body and a left from the side to the head. Now Mike had to go into the clinch. Donovan freed himself from the hug and landed a single, right straight, and the opponent's head fell back. Tyson responded with 2 right and left shots. In the end, Ruddock managed to make several more successful attacks from the left. Mike began to tease his opponent, demonstrating invulnerability and pointing to his chin. This was followed by another accurate direct blow to the right of the Canadian. The audience was delighted, and Richard Steele had to literally wedge between the fighters to push them into the corners. In the 7th round, Mike shocked Ruddock with a series of punches, and Richard Steele intervened to stop the fight.
A direita, pegou a esquerda, acabou aí. Acabou, termino com...
It happened while Donovan was on his feet, and it caused a lot of controversy about the early stop.
Well, you know, I can't control the referee's decision because he's being more objective than I am, because he's not involved. But I would love to hurt him and finish him and put him out.
How was he punching? Was it hurting you?
He punches like a wheel kick. Unbelievable. Excuse my French, please. Oh, my God.
An immediate rematch was scheduled.
Let's fight again. I fear no man, no mortal, nobody but God, so we can do it again. I would love it.
On the eve of the fight, the fighters were even more serious and were not shy about their expressions. Between the 2 fights with Ruddock, there was a dramatic change in Tyson's behavior. Actually, Mike didn't do anything special at that time. It's just a moment of transition from quantity to quality. In May, at a press conference dedicated to the rematch, Tyson for the first time began to insult the future opponent. For no reason, he called Ruddock a transvestite, promised to make him his girlfriend, and said,
"I'm gonna make sure you kiss me good with those big lips."
On June 28, 1991, Ruddock and Tyson met again. The excitement around the fight was enormous. Boxers did not disappoint the fans, arranging a very stubborn and tough fight. Tyson hit the body a lot and sometimes missed. Because of what the referee took off points in the 4th, 9th, and 10th rounds. Ruddock was knocked down in the 2nd and 4th rounds.
Enjoy going down. He gets him smiling. Let's look at it from this way. Completely unprotected. There goes the right. That should have put him away.
And the Ruddock with the miss.
But the Canadian not only held Mike's heavy punches well, but also responded with his trademark punches. As a result, Tyson's eardrum was damaged and the Canadian's jaw was broken.
Right on the button. If he the action. Now, Ruddock has chosen not to fight again. He's touched by Razer Ruddock. Oh, nice counter punch by Tyson. Another right hand. Come back and fight Holyfield. Blows. He's little, and Ruddock is very.
This time the fight went the full distance, but Mike took the win again. Tyson predicted a great future for his counterpart.
You had to have a hell of a heart to come back from some of those shots. This guy hit you some major shots.
Hey, man, that's what it's all about.
And you have got to have some kind of award from getting up from knockdown smiling. You must have the record of getting up smiling from knockdown.
It's better than crying.
The 19 rounds with Tyson took their toll. Ruddock was never the same again, experiencing an inevitable decline in physical condition.
Razer Ruddock and this man, Greg Page. Page said to Ruddock, you ran.
In 1992, Ruddock secured two important victories.
Round one. Let's see what happens. Stopping a fighter hand while trading. Ruddock denies that vehemently. He just missed with the right. Page looking at...
He stopped former world champion Greg Page.
Stumbling forward. There he goes.
There's the smash. The right. Combination. Ruddock looking to end it again. Can he do it this time? And Page is against the ropes. He is in trouble. And the bell sounds.
And knocked out undefeated Phil Jackson.
I just wonder what keeps him up because he's been hit by his... Oh, and down he goes on cue. Got him from a tough knockdown. He almost went down again. He's staggered. Down to one knee. He's out.
Representatives of the WBC, with the assistance of the WBA and IBF, decided to hold a mini-tournament involving the top four heavyweights, Evander Holyfield, Donovan Ruddock, Riddick Bowe, and Lennox Lewis. Bowe was to fight Holyfield, and Lewis was to fight Ruddock. On October 31st, 1992, Lewis and Ruddock faced each other in the ring. Nearly 13 years had passed since their first fight.
He says his plan is to stick the jab, using the jab to begin. There's the left hook, reaching and dominant jab to make us an hook as always. That doesn't mean it's ineffective.
It took Lennox only 4 minutes to knock out his longtime rival.
Straight overhand right, perfect right hand. Do it better. And the wobbling Razer Ruddock makes it out of round one. Doesn't change anything, but he's got a right hand to worry about too. Oh, it's hurting Ruddock with the left hook. Ruddock in serious trouble. Here's the first knockdown in the second round, which is the Tyson right hand to the body. Ruddock in trouble. Oh, look at that right hand.
After the fight with Lennox, Donovan took a year-long break.
Feel his confidence again. He needs.
He returned in 1994, defeating Anthony Wade.
Behind it by Ruddock. Now there's a 0-0.
Ruddock then faced American heavyweight Tommy Morrison for the vacant IBC title, which he had previously held. The winner would earn a fight with Lennox.
Difficult bouts, had a shot against Lennox Lewis. Become very cautious so they don't open up for the fight several years ago was against Lennox.
In the first round, Ruddock knocked down his opponent.
Nice uppercut by Ruddock. Oh, there goes Morrison.
He steps back. What a terrific uppercut that was. He done that. Morrison is on the clinch. And there.
Box, is there room to box? No, he's going to go after Razer Ruddock.
Ruddock just missed with that. Well, based on the early results to this point, Ruddock did not parlay his knockdown.
Tommy returned the favor in the second round.
This time, Morrison absorbs the punch, but he still paid for it. Oh, he hurt Ruddock with a right uppercut. Razer Ruddock got rocked by the same punch tonight.
Morrison starts with the uppercut. Tremendous shot. He set Ruddock up for it, then drives it back. Now watch Ruddock's glove. He holds on to them to get things moving.
Big uppercut after he's been showing hook, driving Ruddock back. Ruddock counts because of the gloves on the top of the rope being used as a lockdown gets called after.
In the 6th round, Ruddock went down, and the referee stopped the fight after 2 standing 8 counts, awarding the victory to Morrison by technical knockout.
Now Ruddock is coming on. He's already got Tommy Morrison hurt. The big uppercut. But if you miss, Morrison there makes him pay with it.
Not seen for rounds. Can Morrison put him down again? Ruddock getting up. Morrison have left.
He needs to buy about 10 more seconds, and it's a long one. He will not do it.
Holding on.
He needs to buy about 10 more seconds, and it's a
The disappointing losses led to a 3-year hiatus. Donovan didn't officially retire. In 1995, Donovan declared bankruptcy. He sued Don King, his co-promoter, and Delroy Ruddock, his brother and manager. In 1998, he returned to the ring, driven by financial difficulties after closing his nightclub. Ruddock fought 10 bouts against lesser-known opponents and won all of them. He competed until 2001.
Fight on. Ruddock comes in for the kill. Left flank. Staggers Revolta. He's down in the right corner.
Considered good, okay? Touch close now. Go back. You're telling me earlier. It's done after this. Back of Razer Ruddock here in
His match with Vitaly Klitschko was not realized due to Ruddock being found with hepatitis B in his blood, resulting in the cancellation of the fight.
Left hook lands. Egerton Marcus has wobbled in.
After ending his boxing career in 2001, Ruddock stated that the fights with Tyson took everything out of him and that Tyson himself was finished after them, adding that neither he nor Tyson had similar fights afterward. Ruddock made several announcements about returning to the ring, none of which materialized until 2015. In March 2015, Ruddock, at the age of 51, announced his return to the ring. He won 2 fights before being knocked out by Canadian Dylan Carmen in September of the same year. This became the last professional fight in Ruddock's career, even though he did not announce his retirement from the sport. Donovan Ruddock's professional record stands at 40 wins, 30 knockouts, 6 losses, and 1 draw. Ruddock may not have achieved the titles, but his impact on the sport is undeniable. His fights, particularly against Mike Tyson, are remembered for their intensity and the display of sheer power. His unique punch, the Razer uppercut, remains a testament to his creativity and skill in the ring.